Tonight's Gooder Entertainment production is brought to you by The Chopping Block, Minotti Woodcrafters, Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue, Texas Oil Doves, JB Waterwells, All Fired Up Barbecue Cook-Off, Texas Original Charcoal, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, Smokin Magic, Texas High Roller Events, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, The Barbque Store, Mr. Keen Sharpening Service, Cosmos Q Products, Half-Fast Cookers, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, Rectag, Quattro D Drums, We Branded Promotions, Texas Barbecue Bash, and Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. Thank you for supporting the So Smokin Gooder Show.
The So Smokin Gooder Show. There's a lot of gooder. There's a lot of things that are gooder. They're better. They're gooder. I say they're gooder. They're the most goodest show that there could be. The So Smokin Gooder. Wow, what a good! Is there been a gooder show? I don't know if there's ever been a gooder show than the So Smokin Gooder Show. Wow, what a show! Iran's not having a show like So Smokin Gooder Show. What a beautiful show! There's never been high definition like this going on in this. What a great show!
Hey, we got any more beer in here?
Hey there, everybody. This is Aaron the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smokin Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
I call it bass boating.
Bass boating?
If you ever seen a bass boat go down the water and everything like that.
Oh, and he nailed it. Oh, shit. Hashtag bass boat.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
You're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. Can you take the whole horn? You can't take the bullhorn barbecue, baby. Let's go.
Hi, my name's Reagan Frazier of La Pasadena. You're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. Are y'all high? Because I am. Enjoy the show.
This is Bill Purvis with Chicken Fried Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. Boom.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1. Let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smokin Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smokin Gooder Show starts now.
Yes, it does. Good evening, Gooder Gang, and welcome to another Wednesday edition of the So Smokin Gooder Show. I am your host, Rob Arocha, coming to you from the Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. Damn glad the Gooder Gang has found us. However you're checking us out, some of y'all are on Facebook, some of you are on YouTube. Nobody's on Twitch. It doesn't matter. Some are on TikTok, right, Ty? I don't know. We got TikTok, we got Instagram, all kinds of stuff. This feed is going out to the masses. If you're seeing this, if you're hearing this, do us a favor, share. We got a packed house tonight. We're going to be talking TAFR, the Texas Association of First Responders. What a great organization. We'll be talking TAFR here in just a minute. We'll be talking with our co-host, Mr. Buddy Northrup at Big Boys BBQ. He and his partner Ty have been killing it out there. Yeah, another Ty out there as well. And then we'll be closing the show with the Smokin Aces, Matt Frazier, Justin Payne. They've been just absolutely doing a phenomenal job. New to the scene, first timers to the show. So we've got a packed house, like I said. And not only that, we may be having some technical issues. I don't know what's going on, but people are seeing us, hearing us, doing this. We'll figure it out as we go. That's why we do this live show, live fake internet barbecue show. Anyway, that's what's on tap tonight. Thank you again, everybody that's tuning in. I appreciate you, the Gooder Gang, each and every single one of y'all. We're not going to spend a whole bunch of time because it is a packed show, and I have stuff to do tonight. I am heading out to New Orleans, Louisiana for Hogs for the Cause first thing in the morning. Me and Hatch, Chris Hatcher, the king in the north, as some would say. We're traveling to Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana. Tomorrow we'll be there. We'll be arriving there hopefully around 1 p.m., 2 p.m. We're leaving early. We're going to get there, and we're going to be spending time with the second line swine, Tung Win, and his group out there. We're going to be out there competing for Hogs for the Cause. So that said, I do want y'all to turn your notifications on. If you're not already following us, do it. What are you waiting for? If you are following us, make sure that thumbs up, that notification bell is on, because I am going to be coming to you live on Friday, sometime during the day, many times during the day, showing you everything we got going on with Hogs for the Cause. We're going to have some great surprise guests. I don't even know who they are yet, but they will be there. I have a big time tent and whole setup to unveil. I haven't even seen it yet. The box showed up today. I'm excited. I did design it with some help, but I did design it. And so that's going to be introduced to the masses on Friday. So we're excited about all of that, everything we got going on in New Orleans, but everything that's going on here in Texas and all across the great planet. How about Artemis 2, traveling to the moon, doing that flyby? I don't know if you guys are space people. I've never been to space. Have you been to space? No, but it is pretty cool to see what's going on right now in our lifetime, flying around the moon and checking that out. So anyway, lots going on, lots to talk about, and we've got a great setup tonight. We got, of course, producer Ty. We'll get him in here in just a second. We're going to talk to the Gooder Gang here in just a minute, but then we're going to kick it off with Buddy N and the group from the TAFR, Texas Association of First Responders. We got Thomas Page in the house, and we've got I saw him, Brian Miller's in the house, and of course Buddy N with TAFR. And then our co-host is going to come on, Mr. Buddy Northrup, and then we're going to close it out with the Smokin Aces. And at the very end, y'all all know what we do. We rate some boxes. So that's what's on tap tonight. That's what's happening. Ty, get in here, man. I'm talking too much, my man. Let's go.
What's happening, sir?
All right, you can hear me.
Oh, yeah, I heard you fine. I never could stop. I didn't stop hearing you. I don't know what the issue is, so I apologize for any technical issues tonight.
It's not your fault. It's their fault. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what's going on. I think we'll be okay. But if it does, what is going on with my collar here? It's popped. Oh, look, no shirt, Ty. What'd you think about that, bro?
Look at that. Hairy ass chest from the 70s. You got that line going straight down.
70s, little carpet, shag carpet action there. Anyway, how are you, bro? You good?
Yeah, man, good. Just like I've been watching Artemis, been watching the war on TV and all that kind of stuff. As veterans do. It's a great military to carry out the rescue of those downed pilots. So whatever you think about war, that's one thing, but always wear red on Friday to remember everyone deployed, and just know that we have the absolute greatest men and women out there serving in our military, and they showed why we're the greatest by basically setting up a fob in the middle of airfield fob in the middle of Iran and rescuing those pilots. I thought it was the awesome show of military strength.
Can you speak on a fob in 2 minutes?
Oh yeah, forward operating base. So usually it's a fob has a bunch of people on it, but they literally took over an airfield and turned a runway in, brought all kinds of maintenance equipment in, rotor wing assets and special operations people to go and execute the rescue of those pilots. That one of them was doing his SEER training, so it was good to see all of that combined arms stuff coming together. Army, Navy, the Air Force pararescue team, they got some good press out of this. So our men and women out there that are defending our country are still doing great and wonderful things, and I for one support them. However you think politically, no one wants war, not even someone that's especially people in the military don't want war.
We
but
support our young men and women that are out there.
Yeah, got to support them.
100%. All right. Well, thank you, Ty. Thank you for giving us some information, enlightening us a little bit. All right. We're going to do the rundown of the Gooder Gang, and then we'll get to, we started a little late. That's why we're about 5 minutes late. So we're about 5 minutes behind schedule. We will catch up because that's what we do. All right. Daddy Dutch first in. Wes Reed. We got a Wes Reed sighting in the house. What's up, Wes? How are you? Who else we got here? Oh, look at them. They're just chatting. Renee Sanchez in the house. What's going on? Always Ford, Brandon Perriman, Ruth Ann Goodrich Sistrunk. How are you doing, Ruth? Mama Ruth in the house. I haven't had a good biscuit and gravy in a while, Ruth. I haven't seen you in a while. Lobster Bucket, another great Wednesday. This guy's on a roll. Bobby Delgado, Quattro D, Drum Smokers. What's up, Gooder Gang? Absolutely. Micho Edinando, evening, Gooder Gang. There's Braden, what up, gang? Washington, while eating some delicious little bit of sweet potatoes. All right. That sounds great. Nice. Trent Lycka in the house. What's up, Pimps and Pimp Bets? Chad Vasquez, what's going on? Chiefs fan. All right. Rachel Targach. Congratulations to Papa Top Cookers. You're going to hate me because I did not have time to do the upcoming event segment, but I am, or the wrap-up recap, but I am giving you your proper love right now. They GC'd last weekend. Congratulations to Papa Top Cookers. That's Rachel Targach and family. Matt Casper wraps up barbecue. What's going on? How are you, my man? John Turner in the house. Epic lineup. What's up, homies? The chopping block. If you're not purchasing, you're not buying, or you're not getting your meats, your quality meats for your contest, what are you doing? Call the chopping block. He will get you set up, but call before Monday, noon. Joey Machado, I'll be hanging out with Joey this weekend in New Orleans, Texas Original Charcoal. Tiger Frazier, what is up, Tiger? How are you? Who else we got? They are waiting for us in NOLA already. Well, we'll be there tomorrow. Louis Gonzalez, DD Barbecue. He will be in New Orleans. What's up from Nolans? He'll be there. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited. Ty Northworthy, what's up, my man? That is the better half of Big Boys Barbecue. Lorenzo Rodriguez, Meat Pimp in the house. Burley Gunter, what's up, guys? Eddie Morales, dang, y'all still on. Yes, we are, Eddie. Shauna Tillotson, good evening, fellas. Shaler Choppa, what's up, brother? How are you? What's up, brother? Cast Iron Cookers, there's Carl Davis. Bill and him went 1 and 2 recently. Who else we got here? Pit Life, amen, brother. I don't know. I think I know what you're talking about. Lost in the Smoke. I did see a trailer, Barbque Store. Did a great job on y'all's trailer. Ricardo Contreras, what's going on? Who else we got? Larry Vaughn, afternoon. Steve Rodzinski, Wally Garner, Steve Bowler. What's up, good old barbecue family? There he is, Steve O. Texas Barbecue Bash, gang. Who got there she is right there. Now she said, now I gotta make some. Yes, it's my fault though. I'm not cooking as much as I used to, so I'm not seeing you out there, but I do miss those. Sean Trainer in the house, James Dodson. Hey, Gooder Gang. Can't wait till we do some more KCBS people. Hey, I'm gonna be doing it. Don't worry about it. Timu Gang Rempe. Oh, Timu Greg Rempe. All right, there we go. And AJ George killed it this weekend as well. Stephen Lozano, what's up? All right. Thank you to the Gooder Gang. Thank you guys tuning in each and every week. I appreciate you guys. I say it. Y'all are the best part of the show. We got 50 plus gang in. Love you. Love y'all. All right, let's get our guests from the TAFR, Texas Association of First Responders. This is an event near and dear to my heart. This is one where I won my very first grand champion way back in the day at the Texas Association of First Responders. there was a big contest. It was like 150 teams back then. We were at the racetrack at the Sam Houston racetrack. It has since evolved. They're doing big things out here. The Texas Association of First Responders is a Houston-based volunteer program founded in 2007, and they do direct assistance to law enforcement, first responders, EMS, everybody associated with first responders. That's what they do. So far, they've distributed over $350,000 to help more than 106 injured EMS first responders out there. Their mission is simple: honor those who serve and protect communities by supporting the safety of the well-being of the heroes who keep Texans safe. Pretty awesome. I like it. All right, let's bring him on. We got Buddy Northrup. He is the head cook, the main guy. Not Buddy Northrup, my bad. Buddy Yen.
Thanks a lot.
Buddy Yen. I got two buddies in the house.
You got two buddies and two ties.
I got two buddies, two ties. We're all good. And who else we got? We got Brian. There he is.
He's delayed as usual.
This is where we were having a little and Thomas Page. If we can't get Brian on, we got Thomas. What's up, Thomas? You hear me?
I'm here, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the show. We'll try and get Brian here in just a minute here. Call him Chen Yin. Yes, I know Chen.
Oh, is that West?
That's
West.
That's
West.
West. That's West. I know Chen, but it's Buddy. Chen Yin, Buddy. Before people that don't know you, explain your last name and your first name.
I'm a quarter Chinese apparently, so sorry, leave me alone. You guys are already starting too early.
A quarter Chinese.
Hey,
wow.
Hey, let me flip this. You're half the man you used to be. I'm proud of you, by the way. I think you and I both. You look good. You look great.
Appreciate it. You look well as well. Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. If my dog starts barking, I'm sorry here. Somebody's walking in the house. But well, welcome to the show, boys. Texas, like I mentioned, TAFR, near and dear to my heart.
Yeah.
Hold.
Hey, it's
Buddy,
okay.
Speak on TAFR real quick. Speak on TAFR, what the organization is. You're a big part of it. You've been since the beginning.
Yeah. So 2007, we founded the organization to benefit really police, fire, and EMS injured in the line of duty. We felt there was a need, when our first responders, most of our first responders, if not all of them, work a second job or a third job, right? And when they're working their job and they're injured in the line of duty, there's a gap before you can start collecting on your benefits, right? Or you can't work your second job or your third job to help pay for the bills. And we saw that there was an opportunity for us to support that, and we founded TAFR based on the sole need of supporting those injured in the line of duty. And that number's wrong. The rumor is we've given away over $500,000 to those who are injured in the line of duty, and we'll get that later. But if one of our fellow first responders gets hurt and they're going to be out for a significant amount of time, we evaluate amongst the group and see where we can support them and maybe provide some income until their benefits kick in. And it's been a great cause. I've helped some really close friends. Some of my best friends I've helped that have been hurt, and we're really statewide, but obviously focused locally here in Houston. So it's awesome.
You're on mute, Rob.
There you go.
That was my fault. I had to mute it for my dogs, but the number is wrong. Over $500,000. That's amazing. Like I mentioned, TAFR is a great organization here in Houston, but he mentioned they're statewide, but they obviously my wife submitted somebody a few years ago, one of the equine police officers. What do they call them? The people on horses. What are they called?
Mounted Patrol.
Mounted Patrol. They got injured with I think a Metro bus at the time, and you stepped in and helped their family. So that was something that we submitted them as a benefit, somebody, whatever the word is, but we there you go. And awesome. You guys stepped up and helped that family. So it's a great organization, and y'all guys do a great work. So let's talk about the event, man. Like I mentioned, y'all started early on. This is what, year 15, 16? You know what year we're in?
Oh gosh, 07, 17, 18? God,
No.
I can't remember. I'm getting old.
It's 20. If it's 07,
19 years. 19 years.
19 years. That's a long time, man. And it has evolved. Y'all have a big it's a big deal now. It's a big contest. It's a state championship. Y'all changed over some sanctioning bodies. Right now it's IBCA. So if you guys are interested in competing, they still have space, right? Y'all still have some room, plenty of room out there. Where's the event this year, and how can they get involved with this thing? There he is. There's Brian.
There's Brian. Well, kind of. Whoa. It's at the Waller County Fairgrounds this weekend. We have space. I think we're up to like 80 teams. So, we're sitting about where we were last year. Waller, the fairgrounds has done a really good job of embracing us. It really, the county has. And it's awesome to see. We're getting back to that growth we had back at the racetrack back in the days. So we're really excited about it. I'm going to let Thomas talk a little bit about some of the events that are going on during it. But I am doing first through third place buckles this year. Not first and second. Then grand champion and reserve grand champion are getting buckles, and there's cash prize as well. And it's neat to see it growing. We've got we're going to be there for many years. Rob, we're going to miss you. And that walk-in from last year was awesome. So we're really going to miss having you out there, but you got bigger things going on, and there's a lot of good.
Y'all changed the date on me. Y'all changed the date on me is all.
Easter did it to us. So, but next year we're going to look at trying to move things around to really a better time where we can get more people in. But just having the support we have with the people that are there, we really do appreciate it. But Thomas, go ahead and talk about some of the things we're doing.
Yeah, so we get it started off Friday evening with a concert. Tyler Braden will be our headliner there. That starts at 9 p.m. Gates open at 4. Other entertainment. Then Saturday, of course, we have the cook-off all day long. And they brought me – I've been a part of TAFR for 4 years now. And they knew I had a background in law enforcement, but they had no idea I had a background in rodeo also.
Nice.
So last year they asked me if we could have a full rodeo, and I said that's not a problem. And so we had our first CPRA, Cowboy Professional Rodeo Association rodeo, full rodeo, and we were actually voted – our first year we were voted small indoor rodeo of the year.
Beautiful.
This year we added a little bit more money, and we'll be a medium indoor rodeo. So we get the contestants and CPRA vote on that, and we hope that happens. So at 4:00 are the awards from the barbecue contest, and after the awards at 6 p.m. we're going to have a mutton busting with 30 contestants in that we've got signed up, and at 7:00 sharp we'll start the CPRA rodeo. And that'll last a couple hours. And then from there, we go to Bottomland as our headliner on Saturday night. So it's you get a lot of entertainment to go and cook in at a cook-off. I know a lot of times you go to cook-offs and after Saturday you're tired and there's nothing to do and you're out of there. You want to get home and get something. But this is like a weekend adventure where you have live music every night. Something's going on. We have a kids park there also with blow-ups. There's a lot going on here, and it's for a great cause.
Hey, Thomas, before you stop talking, I'd be remiss because Buddy told me some information. You won the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo this year.
Yes, I did.
Your team was the grand champion, correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, all jacked up. I see that.
All
hat.
jacked
That was
up.
the team
That's right.
name.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So I'll tell you a little bit of history about that. So I've been cooking competition barbecue since 2014. I started off as helping this guy owns a plumbing company, and after a couple of years, they kind of fell off the wagon and stopped doing it, and I just kept doing it as a hobby, and just been going. And I used to do 12, 15 a year. I've slowed down in the last few years, but all jacked up, approached me 4 years ago and asked if I'd start cooking for them out there. And I said, absolutely. And this year I really did well. So it was something else. I keep getting calls every day. It's amazing. I
had no idea. I was talking to buddies like, yeah, we're going to have Thomas Page on. He won Houston. I'm just like, I'm sorry, what? He's like, yeah, he won the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo this year. I'm like, all jacked up? And he's like, yeah, that's him. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. Thomas, congratulations. That is such a huge accomplishment. That is, you know, as you well know, that is like one of the biggest ones to win in our sports. And for you to go in there, you just said you're slowing down and doing that. But what a day. What a heck of a day. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right. Brian, you're no longer in the witness protection program. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah. All right. Please speak on, TAFR for us before we get y'all out of here. Unfortunately, we got a packed show tonight, and we got to get on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I don't know what all they covered. I had some spotty service there, but Friday night before the concert, we're going to have a happy hour from 6 to 8. And I don't think that they mentioned that you can sign up right there on our website, TAFR.org. And Friday night's going to be a spectacular concert that with Tyler Braden. I don't know if they covered this. Like I said, I couldn't hear most of it, but he was a finalist. If you're familiar with the NBC show American Song Contest, he was on there representing Tennessee and did real well. He was one of the finalists. And he is just, if you go look him up, Tyler Braden, you're going to want to come see this show. And Charlie Lucas, who's one of our local boys, is opening for him. And in fact, he was out last year and did really well, and everybody loved him. But, I just encourage everybody to go to TAFR.org. There's a link for everything that you want to do at the wild game cook-off and rodeo. It's real easy. We try to make it easy for everybody.
It's an outstanding event, outstanding organization. If you guys are still guys and gals, if you're looking for a place to cook here in the Houston area, Waller, right outside of here, in between Houston and Hempstead, check out TAFR.org and go get you some tickets out there. If you're not going to be cooking, go check out the concert. Tyler Braden is awesome. He's had some really mainstream songs that you guys and gals will recognize for sure. So I hate that I'm missing it this year. Yeah. Buddy, we are the defending champions. So who you got in your crew? I know Michelle. Michelle's the back, right? Michelle Martinez.
Yeah, we got a few people back there that I'm getting some grief for, but I'm just going to keep that silent for now. I'm trying to pull in another ringer or two to cook under the Ponderosa umbrella of 10 teams that we have paid for. So you can always reach out to me and let me know if you're interested, and I'll run a little recon through Rob first before I say yes.
If you're interested, he has a spot. You got to go through me first because it's temporary, because I will be back next year. I got to defend my title. We won it last year. I won it last year. It's good. Question, TAFR generators allowed? If so, which kind? In the past, inverters, the quiet ones, were fine, but I have heard that no generator is allowed this year.
Let it begin. So listen, we obviously we want to raise money for our organization, and most importantly, when we get through the power, we make a little money for us to help support our first responders. I've been leaning on, what we don't want are screaming demons out there, and I don't want every team to not support us.
Nobody does.
The extra power. Yeah. So I've worked with a few, and I believe we have a little caveat in there that says on a case by case, or there's some language in there that leaves it open. You just have to talk with me, and we'll see what we can do. And if we have to put you in the back or something, but no screaming demons are allowed, period. And we do want to encourage our teams to support the extra $50 to get power in your spot, right? It's $50, and the price of fuel, it's about a wash, right?
It's a wash for sure.
Yeah. So that's what I have to say to that. I'm not going to say blatantly no. We'll go case by case, but for $50, save your generator.
Saving money at $50 now, right now.
Yeah,
100%. Pay for the power. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming on, speaking on TAFR again. Near and dear to my heart. My first GC. Way back in the day. That was my very first one. So it's always going to be something that I always want to attend. Sorry I couldn't do it this one. I've been committed to this one prior, buddy, but I'll be back next year when the date goes back to where we were. All right. Well, thank you, boys. I appreciate it. And congratulations again, Thomas. What an amazing accomplishment out there for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. The grand champion right there, the world champion, sitting here talking about TAFR.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys.
All right. Thank you very much. There they were, the gentlemen from TAFR, Thomas, Brian, and Buddy Yen Chenwen. If you're in the know, that's my good friend. He's a former professional baseball athlete, that man, Buddy Yen. Yes, I think he pitched for the Texas Rangers. No, but he's a solid guy. I love the guy. And that's my captain, Ponderosa Fire Department, whenever I'm out there at TAFR. All right. Next up is my co-host of the evening, special co-host of the evening. How can you get two buddies in one show? Well, we did it. We did it tonight. We've got, we're going to be visiting here with Buddy Northrup of Big Boys BBQ, also a longtime sponsor of this show with JB Waterwells, but he's out there killing it. He and his partner Ty are just doing two buddies on the show, right? He and his partner Ty have been killing it out there. Not only that, they are some of the best singers on the barbecue circuit. They always have a good time. They're amazing. They're badass cooks. And they are talking. We bring him on because he's talking about they're doing a class, kids Q class. We're bringing up the young pitmasters right behind us. You know, the young boys and girls that are kicking butt out there doing their thing, taking it very seriously, taking what their parents are teaching them, you know, in this sport of barbecue, learning some life lessons. It's really awesome. Let's welcome Mr. Buddy Northrup with Big Boys BBQ. There he is.
What's up, gang?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Ty, where's the applause? We need some applause here. We'll get it going here. Ty is there it is. Right there. Karaoke legends Lost in the Smoke. What's up, buddy? How are you, man?
Good. How are y'all?
What do you think of two buddies on one show?
Man, it don't happen very often. I think I've only met like 2 or 3 other buddies in my lifetime.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, I know 2 at least, and they're both on this show.
I like it.
They're both here, and we got 2 Ties, producer Ty and your partner Ty. How is Ty?
Man, he's good.
Is he in the
just
room
doing
with you?
Ty things, working on water wells and rolling up egg rolls. Everybody knows him.
I like it.
Yeah.
Ty is the egg roll king. Karen,
he is, man.
Trainer. All right, so buddy, you're out of Brenham, Texas, man. How things in Brenham, man?
Man, growing. We're actually in a little town outside called Burton. Population about 0. So, but no, everything's good, man. Life's rolling on.
Good. Everything good with the biz, with the barbecue, everything going well.
Yes, sir. How about y'all?
Oh, doing well, man. We're doing okay. It's, I see you traveling. You've been cooking quite a bit, man. Are y'all pretty much weekend warriors every weekend?
Yeah, I mean we try to be. I think we got about a weekend off a month is about it. For the next few months at least. But we try to go hard in the summertime. They seem to like our food a little bit better in the summertime than they do the wintertime. So,
well, your season's about to happen here.
Yes,
I did tell this story last time you were on. I met you. It was a year and a half ago. Then it's probably 2 years ago now. When we were at the Cuero, the end of the year contest of 24.
Yeah, 24. Yeah,
24. So. So still a year and a half ago. So it was a year then. Now it's a year and a half now. So you're still new to this game, man. And back then, you were brand new. You were, I think you met Carl that weekend. You met myself that weekend. You met, I don't
Josh
know.
Hale,
Josh Hale,
Caesar, John Tyner, Brian Fox, James Ledbetter, Man, everybody that was at the year end chasing points. There was me, the last place guy with all the top 10 guys.
You did get dead last that weekend.
Dead. I'm talking about all the way last.
You know what? Hey, but we all start somewhere. Now let's talk about now. Last, a short, not even a full year later, we're at the CBA World Championship, right? Yeah. You're getting some awards, both you and Ty. I know I said your name at least twice, probably 3 times. What happened? Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Can you hear me though?
Yep.
All right.
We got.
Speak on that. I'll be right back.
Let's see. We finished 4th overall in chicken, 9th in brisket, 9th in pork, and 12th in ribs, and 9th overall for the year.
Ty, help him out here before I get
So it was a pretty good first year run, I would say. But it all comes with the help of people, especially all those guys that I met at that year in deal. Man, I bounced ideas, questions, everything off of them, and everybody answered them. The best that we do answering when people start asking questions like that. So it doesn't come the hard way. I tell people all the time, how'd y'all get where you are? You ask questions, and when you ask questions, you actually have to listen to the answer. Take a class. I tell all the young guys coming up now, man, to say, don't cook for 2 weekends, spend that money you're going to spend on that class and take a class, man, whether it's in person. Barbecue Champs Academy they got the top guys on there. There's no hiding that. If you're hurting in one meat, one category, man, just go by that category. Just really just look at their technique, see what happens, see maybe what they're doing different than what you're doing different, change what you're doing and see if the outcome changes. If the outcome don't change, well, hell, go learn something else. If you don't stop learning, you never stop learning. So that's the way I look at it.
Yeah, I was going to ask, we always talk about the teams and the barbecue and really putting yourself out there, teaching other people.
Hear y'all at all.
Can you hear? You can't hear him?
Nope.
You can't hear me?
That is so weird. I don't know what's going on tonight. We're going to have to get you to restart there.
Restart. We're good. We're good while he's in there. What did I miss while he was on there, my man?
I mean, he's just talking about putting his team together and how it all kinds of comes together. And then, take a class, go out there and support the people that are working so hard to show you some of the very maybe simple things that are going to take you to that next level. And what I hear him talking about is, there's a story to every barbecue team that starts. And I'd like to hear Buddy's story with Ty and how they kind of got to the point to where they're confident enough to start putting out all these classes.
Good question, Ty. I like it.
Yeah, I would say I kind of heard the last bit, but I think I know what the question was. We've always barbecued. So around our area, Brenham, Hempstead, man, this area, we just have a bunch of backyard gettings. Matt and them will tell y'all here in a little while, man, there's just a bunch of backyard cooks around here, cook-offs. And I would say 6 or 7 a year. We started doing that. Then I got to looking, I learned about IBCA first, of course, and started looking into that and kind of, getting our toes wet, looking a bunch of online videos, hours and hours of videos. Got into CBA, man. I just met all these awesome cooks from both deals. Started going. We did IBCA first. I'd say we probably did 5 or 6 IBCAs. Of course, I was kind of scared of pork, didn't know anything about it. Decided just to jump in. We went to our first CBA, had fun, man. Now we do both of them. Like I said, we try to go every weekend. As far as me and Ty go, man, Ty started working for me. I haven't always owned JB Waterwells. I bought it in 2021, but prior to me buying it, I worked for JB Waterwells. And on the side, I built well houses to go over the water wells after we put them in. And Ty came to me, helped me build those pump houses for 6 or 8 months. And the guy that owned the company at the time said we needed to hire somebody else. So I offered Ty the job. and he came to work for us in 2020, October of 2020. I bought the company in 21, and he's been here ever since. There's always a joke, we spend more time with each other than we do our wives. Man, we travel together, we go on vacation together, we do barbecue together, we work together, we do.
That's awesome, man. Y'all are
everything
amazing.
together.
Y'all are great
So-
people. We've pleasure meeting and getting to know you guys over the last year and a half. Not only that, you're awesome singers. We talked about that, but we will bring you to talk about that. But real quick, talk about what you're bringing to the Kids Queue, man. I think it's really. But we will bring you to talk about that. But real quick to the Kids Queue, man. Ty.
Yeah, I think you froze there, Rob. See, he's asking Buddy what you bring to the kids queue. What's that? What's the next generation of cooks and how you're preparing them?
So Trent came to us. I'm watching on the phone so I can keep up because I can't hear Rob. So Trent had this idea, man. He posted it on Facebook about wanting to do something for the kids if there would be any interest. Man, I messaged him right away. I said, anything I can do, let's do it. I know a lot of people are in the barbecue world now. I tried to get I started reaching out. Hey, we're doing this. Hey, we're doing that. Let's bring it up. We see a bunch of these kids running around the cook-offs with their parents, but they're not doing the kids queue. So, and everybody knows I have a 4-year-old. He doesn't listen to me near as much as he'll listen to somebody else. And I got with Trent, bounced some ideas off of him, asked him, hey, what you got going on? Who you got on board already? What can I do? What do we need to do as a whole? Who do I need to reach out to? And we kind of bounced ideas off of each other. We said, hey, he said, man, I got pits, few pork chops. I got cutting boards, this and that, donated. I said, well, let me reach out to some folks. Of course, Dustin Stanley was the first. Have it at the barbecue store. Let's do it. It's a central location. I think it's about a 2-hour drive for everybody, 2.5-hour drive for anybody that from San Antonio, Houston, Austin, all those guys, I said it's a central location. Everything's going to be there. Everybody, man, once we posted that we wanted to do it, so many people reached out. We have a list of folks. The chopping block, I mean, I got a whole list of people that's donated. I guarantee there's 15 people that's, hey, I'm gonna donate sauces. I'm gonna donate injections. Matt called me. He's like, what can I do? I said, man, we need some injections. He's like, all right, I'll buy a case of injection. We'll spread it between the kids. It's just a lot of people like that have come forward and hey, we're gonna do this. 360 Gulf Coast Smoke, Smoking Aces, Sis Trunks with the hog smoke, chopping block, Guido, always forward barbecue. Brandon Perryman, he's buying knives for all the kids. That's something we were gonna tell the kids to bring. Bring a knife. That way. Brandon stepped up. He's like, man, I'll get their knives for them. So that a lot of people like that just came forward out of the woodwork. Was like, we want to do something. Let us know what we can do. And nobody's told me no yet. Hey, we need this. All right, I got it. Rub and Grub Barbecue, they got the pans, gloves, charcoal, and cutting boards. Who Care Cookers got some rubs. Like I said, Sis Trunks got some rubs. Chopping Block with the pork chops. And Barbecue Store is going to put in some swag bags, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm sure we'll have a plethora of people that want to put in for that, so the kids have something to work
amazing,
with.
Man. This is amazing. I love it when the community comes together. What do you guys still need?
I can't hear you, Rob.
Oh my God, Ty, can you hear me, Ty?
Yeah, I can hear you. He's like, what, buddy? He said, what do you guys still need?
Right now, honestly, as of right now, we're at 32 kids. Just so everybody knows that are signed up so far, which is way past our expectations. But right now, we don't need, as of right now, like I said, we don't need anything that we know of. I'm sure something will come up. And honestly, we had 4, but now we have 5 of some of the top Kids Queue cooks that are going to actually instruct the kids. So
that's awesome.
At first, it was going to be me and Trent, trying to teach all these kids. And I had an idea. I said, Trent, let me reach out to some of these people. He said, well, I got a few kids I'd like you to reach out to. We reached out to them. All of them were more than happy. We've already announced Dakota Smith. She'll be the first one. We have 4 more that I'll be announcing. I think I'm going to do it every Sunday. Announce that, and then I'm going to announce, some more of the sponsors and what they give, and give recognition to the people that are actually making it happen. Trent just had an idea. I mean, it's his idea. I just came in and asked him what I could do, and with the both of us going at it, I think it's going to be a great deal, and I hope we can keep it going, for years to come. I see a great interest in it, and I hope the kids that are coming to the class, I hope in a couple of years they can be the instructors. That'd be a full circle moment for sure.
Nice. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
He cannot hear me.
Now I can't.
What?
Yep, now I can.
He said, now I can't.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Now you can't. All right, good.
Yep.
I don't know what the heck's going on, but anyway, what an awesome event, man. And congratulations to you and Trent. I appreciate what you guys are doing. Trent said pits. So not sure. Damn it, Eddie. I knew that was a joke. He said pits is what y'all need. Like y'all need like little Smokies or a little old, Webbers, whatever y'all are looking for, right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think right now we're kind of shooting for kids to have 2 pork chops apiece. I think we have 90 pork chops right now, so we can, and I'm sure we can get much more than that, but that's the number that has been told to us right now. So right now we can go up to 45 kids, and do 2 pork chops a piece.
All right,
not really sure how we're gonna run that yet, but
yeah. The date on this again is
June 14th. It's a Sunday. So
okay, so we still got a couple months before this happens. So
yes, sir. And I think it's, and I might be wrong, the Joe something cook-off at the Barbque Store. Joe Smith, I don't know. It's been at the Barbque Store for a little while, I think. But they have a cook-off that Saturday, so we're gonna do it that Sunday, June 14th, from 1 to 4 is what we're shooting for.
Yeah, I think it's Joe Smith. I think that's the name, if I remember
right.
correctly. Awesome. Awesome. Well, that is amazing, dude. And like I mentioned, you're just you and Ty's rise in the barbecue world is amazing. But what you guys are putting forward and bringing and putting Joe Davis. Thank you, Michelle.
Joe Davis. There you go.
This is it's really awesome what you guys are doing, and you're paying it forward to these young kids out there. So
yeah,
awesome.
I talked to Aaron Leslie today for a little while, and he told me the same. He's like, man, that's cool. And I said, man, all y'all guys have helped us, and y'all, I know it's not just us. You helped me, and I'll tell people. I told Rob, I said, man, I don't know how to trim pork. This is my first. It's funny because I RGC'd that cook-off, but I went to Rob. I walked in your trailer, and I was like, hey, Rob, I'm going to shoot it straight with you. I don't know how to trim pork. I'm doing this. This is what my boxes look like. You gave me a funny face, and you're like, I am going to come help you because that just really don't look that good. And, man, you came in there. You helped me. I still trim them to this day the same way. And Beautiful. It's little things like that, man. If we can start with the kids, hopefully they'll pass it along.
100%. 100%. I'm going to need some of that luck again because I'll be cooking shoulder at Hogs for the Cause with Hatch. So we'll be doing some of that. So awesome, buddy, man. This has been great. Like I mentioned, man, y'all's rise through the barbecue ranks. Y'all were one of the top teams last year. I'm sure you're going to be there at the end of this season. So congratulations on everything. It's a lot of fun. And
thank you. Oh, it is a lot of fun. Yes, sir. We wouldn't do it like I told everybody. Ask us how we don't get burnt out every weekend. You came over to us in Weatherford. You see how we or not Weatherford. Where were we when you came over?
Smoking on the Rio.
Smoking on the Rio. That's right, man. You're right. We karaoke every Friday night. If you're not having fun, man, it's not worth it. We look forward to it every weekend. The work week can't get done fast
now
enough,
that it's becoming more of a thing. Not only you guys do it, James Dodson, or was it the Running Buddies group? They do it up north. Shane LeClaire has been doing it for a while. A lot of karaokeing going on Saturday night. It's a lot of fun. So
it's a good time, man. We have a blast.
Full disclosure, I've been practicing in the truck. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready. I got some songs lined up
that night, and that's
What's
not
that?
going to cut it. You sang one song that night, and that's just not going to cut it next time.
You know, I was dipping my toes in the water, man. We're all good.
Yeah.
Well, we're good. I'll be
You did better than Gabe. He fell asleep during our singing. So that tells you how good we are singing, you know.
We don't talk about that, bro. We don't talk about that. That's if you're there. If you know type thing. All right. Thank you, Buddy Northrup. Now you got to put on the co-host hat. And then we're going to go a little long tonight because we got a special guest here. We got Matt Frazier and Justin Payne here coming up here in just a minute. And unfortunately, like I mentioned, I don't have the wrap-up recap in the upcoming event segment. But if you won something this weekend, put it in the comments, Gooder Gang, and we will make sure we highlight you guys and gals. I already mentioned Rachel Targach with Papa Top Cookers. I don't know if Phil won this past weekend, but he's on a 3-win streak, weekend streak. That's pretty good. I know Carl was an RGC. That might have been 2 weeks ago. They all run together right now. But how'd you do? Who do we know who won this past weekend? Off the top of your head?
I did not cook.
Oh, you did not cook. Well, there you go.
I did not. Honestly, I did not. I mean, Hatch won up north.
Hatch, my fucking partner this weekend. He won up up north. AJ George was the RGC of that event. I'm sure I think Aaron Leslie won something.
Yeah,
RGC.
I think he RGC.
There you go. All right. Well, see, we're kind of getting it there. We're getting it there. Rio Valley Meat G-Seed, Chicken Fried RG-Seed. Yes, they did. Little Hatch got his first GC, not Hatch. Little Hatch. Landon Hatcher got his first GC. Rooters and Tutors GC'd in Gadsden, Alabama. Bunch of Ella fellas. I'm an Ella fella. I'm a full-blooded Ella fella right there. Who else we got here? Little Hatch did it. Bill Hine, Triple H Barbecue, GC, Smoking the Valley. My bad, guys and gals. Lots going on this week. Sorry, but didn't want to do a show. I did want to do the show. I just didn't have time to do all of that. So, all right, let's bring them on. We're talking about Smoking Aces. I was going to say asses. Smoking Aces.
It's all the same.
Matt Frazier, Justin Payne, Smoking the dynamic Texas competition barbecue team out of the Rockwall area. Best friends and co-pilots behind this. Yeah. This is right up here. But anyway, they're a new team. They've been doing really well. They did well at Smoking on the Rio. They did well this past weekend, or it was 2 weeks ago where they were. But let's bring them on.
Fire.
They have been on fire, right? Are you one of their coaches here? What's going on here?
No, I'm not. No, man, we bounce ideas off each other all the time. There's a group of us, man. Us and them, Lost in the Smoke, 360. We all kind of travel to the same cook-offs. Always end up at the same one, so we always park next to each other. Barbecue homies, I guess you would say.
I like it. Well, we'll get to that barbecue homies in the Mount Rushmore here in just a minute. But let's bring them on, Ty. We're talking about Matt Frazier and Justin Payne of Smoking Aces. Can you boys
What's going on, guys?
Yes, sir.
Sure can.
What's up, fellas?
All right. What is up? I like that hat there, Justin.
Oh, yeah.
It's
got two of them. We got some more winners here. Wags Backwoods Barbecue is GC in Altoona, Iowa.
Yeah,
I think Justin was there.
Over everybody.
Justin was there. What prompted you and Carl to go to Altoona before we get into the nuts and bolts of Smoking Aces?
Carl got an invite from Darren Worth, and we were off for Easter weekend. So Carl called me and said, "Hey, you want to go?" And I said, "Hell yeah! Let me go get my toes and see what this whole SSGS stuff is about. And, why not learn from Carl? Why not chat with Carl and help him out?"
There you go. I think your signal's coming from the dark side of the moon.
I was hoping it wasn't just me.
It's everybody
it's
here.
It's on that spaceship with them.
But we're good. I feel like Carl asked you and you said, "Why the hell not? Let's go." And y'all went to Altoona, Iowa. Matt, what's going on, my man? How are you, bro?
Oh man, just living, just here.
Just love it. Where are you from? Rockwall? Was it right?
No, Giddings right down the road from Buddy, actually. Yeah.
Okay, y'all are partners, right? And I like the crew y'all roll with: 360 Barbecue, Smoking Aces, Lawson Smoke, of course, Big Boys BBQ. How did you get involved in this? Were you going to watch these guys and then get involved? But I know earlier Buddy said y'all all cooked for a long time, right?
Yeah, no, man, we were doing backyards. Actually, Justin probably done it for a couple of years, and man, I went out there and started running boxes for him at these local backyard competitions, and man, just fell in love with it. So, and that was probably 5 years ago, somewhere in there, and man, fell in love with it since then, and it turned into what it is now. About I guess it's a little before December last year is when we started hitting the trail pretty hard for CBA.
Damn. So y'all are only 5 months in. Baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which
we had a few cook-offs kind of to get our feet wet before then. Hempstead, a few here and there. But, man, not really taking it serious until maybe we went to LC's class. Came back from that. So, man, let's give it a go. Let's give it a run. So,
well, I was just about to ask you, for some people that are watching that are, a lot of people aren't 100% competition cooks that are watching this show. They want to get involved. They want to check it out. And hearing somebody 5 months in, really, we're beginning of April. You started in December. What advice would you give somebody like that's in there? You kind of mentioned taking a class, right?
Yeah, man, that's what I would do. Take a class or Barbecue Champs Academy, one of them two. Something that's going to help you out with the stuff that you would never think about if you're sitting in your kitchen trying to figure out what the best thing to be on your chicken. If you've never really cooked chicken like that, go take a class, go learn from some of these guys, go to a cook-off, and be a judge, kind of figure out where things are going. Man, that's where I would start.
Yeah, it's there's a lot, like you mentioned, something you would have never thought about once you take. I always said, and Eddie and I would say it on the time. I think you should go and do a few contests on your own, just so you have a background or at least a knowledge of what it takes to run boxes, to finish with a time clock, to have the pressure of other competitors out there. And then once you have a little bit of that background, then go and take a class, because you're going to take more from that class than you would if you just started without doing that, without having that experience.
Right. Whether you go to a couple of backyards or something, just to get your feet wet and figure out what's going on, and that's what we did for a few years. So, man, it taught us a lot. We came on top a few times doing that, but man, you go take them classes, them barbecue champs, man. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to see that you would have never thought about.
Techniques
100%.
is what I got from.
Exactly.
Then we all use good seasonings. You walk into the barbecue store, you're gonna take one. The coolest thing is you can taste all the seasonings right there in front of you. So you pick something that's good. The techniques on a cutting board, everybody tells you the last 10, 15 minutes before turn in, that's where you win and you lose. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I wholeheartedly believe that, because we all use good products. Nobody's going to sell a bad product. Obviously they're not going to make money. So what I got out of the classes, it was a technique on how this guy, how does he finish this? How does he slice his, how does he pick his, all the way down to what does he use to pick his brisket slices up to put them in the box? You might be trying to use your fingers, not knowing they make a 1.5 inch, 8 inch long spatula that you can pick up and I'm saying this as being a brand new guy. You might not even ever seen a spatula like that, but you're like, man, if he can get it, I'm bound to find one. That's what I got out of it, is little things like that.
No, 100%. That is the main thing you kind of get out of it after you've experienced your own type of contest, right?
Exactly.
I'm sure there was an inside joke there from Sean Trainer here, but Matt. So, what was some of the things you took to this in this 5-month journey so far? What is some of the things you learned, maybe as far as competition or just being out there? What's give me two things that you've really learned in the past 5 months outside of a class, right? Just observing and checking it out and being a part of this community.
Man, when I guess when I first started getting out there around all these guys that you see their names every weekend, their trailers every weekend. And you get nervous around them. You don't know how to approach them. If you have a question or anything, man, just go up to them. Just ask them. I wouldn't do it during turn-in. But like Friday night, if you have time, man, go ask them a question. Most of them, man, they'll be happy to talk to you. Point you in the right direction if something's going wrong. And that to me is it's been the relationships you make out on the road are the biggest thing to me.
We want to know, who are the assholes out there? Who don't you go talk to? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to. All right, we got Justin.
Buddy,
Justin. Yeah, I want to know, buddy. Who?
Man, I honestly have not made an enemy yet, and that's the God honest truth. And I can get hot headed pretty quick. And like I said, everybody I've talked to, hell, Rob, I didn't know you that well in Land Passes when we did it, but like Matt said, I walked in the back of your trailer and I was like, Rob, I suck at this. Like, all you had to do is tell me, like, I'm not helping you, but you turned around, you're like, let me finish what I'm doing. I'll run over there real quick. You weren't in my trailer 5 or 6 minutes. You're like, this is what I would do. This is how I trim. Take it or leave it. And like I said, you have to be willing to learn and listen. Even with all, and Matt will tell you, because he's the same way, even with us winning like we do now, we're starting to have people ask us questions. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to tell you, hey, had a guy we were in Angleton the other weekend. He walked up and asked a question, and me and Ty told him, man, this is how long we brine. This is when we inject. This is when we in season. And we were talking about chicken, and we told him straight up. We didn't. Now, we didn't tell him what we used, but hey, this is what I do. This is how long I do it for. This is our technique of what we do. And I don't know how he came out. My chicken got disqualified for having a hair in a box. So what do I know? But
did it really?
Added flavor.
Yeah.
added flavor.
But
Absolutely.
like Matt said, man, and they posted on Facebook about their ribs, man. Ribs were whooping their ass for a long time.
Sure.
And I'm not saying that I had anything to do with their ribs, but after I went over there and I tasted. I was like, man, I honestly believe you need to take them a little bit longer. That's my personal opinion. I think maybe once they're sitting in that box, they're cooling off a little too much. Your texture is getting, they might be tightening back up. That was just my opinion. Hey, try it. If it works, it don't work. I don't know if they did or not. But when I tasted that rib that they won down in Crystal Beach, that rib was damn good. And I was like, man, I told him, I looked straight in the eyes and I said, that rib is going to hit. I said, there's something on the back end that I'm not a fan of. I said, but y'all nailed the texture and they won ribs just like that.
That's awesome. And you did help them. I mean, obviously, I'm sure whoever that team you're talking about will tell you, yeah, that helps. Any little thing, any little bit of tidbit can help you. Like if you're watching TikTok and somebody's trimming ribs or they're doing a finishing deal, fucking shut up and listen. Shut up and watch, right? Because you're gonna pick up just maybe one little bitty thing that can help you out. Or
and to me, like the thing, Bill is huge on making videos. Bill he puts out a video every day, it seems like. But I watch the video, and I'd say me and Bill are pretty good friends. We talk quite often. But I watch every video. Fergalicious, every time he puts one out, man, he put one out on ribs the other day, and it's like, I bet you there's some guys that don't trim ribs like that, and that they probably think it's not that big of a deal, but it, like you said, it's helping somebody somewhere, 100%.
I did a fucking little foil boxing video the other day, and it got a lot of play. That helps somebody, right? Maybe not you guys, but somebody that hasn't done one of these that may not have seen that, so anything, like I mentioned, if you see something on there, just watch it through. You might pick up something, or you might don't think you've known everything. None of us come out. I've said it before. None of us come out of the womb knowing how to freaking cook barbecue. Somebody's taught us, whether it be our dads or our brothers or whoever it is growing up, or somebody on the barbecue circuit, or somebody on YouTube, or somebody online, or somebody watching the So Smokin' Gooder show, right? So you never know where you're going to pick up a tip or whatever it may be. So
that's like me, when Carl asked me to go to Iowa with him. Hell yeah, I'm going to go to Iowa with you.
Hell yeah.
Why wouldn't I? I mean, that dude just won CBA Team of the Year. Why wouldn't I go help you?
Exactly. Did you so talk about that experience? We kind of heard a a broken up version of it, but he invited you. It sounds like you're like you just mentioned. Hell yeah, I'm going to go. What was that experience in like?
Man, it was good. I mean, it was a long trip. Don't get me wrong, but you know, going up there with Carl Davis. I mean, who wouldn't take that opportunity? And going up there, meeting guys like Darren Worth, you know, the guy that, you know, supplied us all of our equipment to go to barbecue, you know, learning the KCBS ways up there. You know, it was eye-opening for me anyway, but it was fun. Yeah. I enjoyed every bit of it, you know, working with Carl and, you know, learning his techniques and seeing what he does, you know. Hey, it was an eye-opener for me.
Yeah. Carl is Carl's kicking butt right now, right? And it's so funny. Everybody has their different techniques, right? There's some people that are really detailed as far as like prep, right? They come with their food trim, they're, you know, on a timeline, they got to do this. And there's other people, maybe like the guy you just went to Iowa with, that just like, yeah, it's just,
bro, he just goes with it. It's the wildest
thing you've
ever seen in your life.
I saw him bust out some frozen ribs at it on a Friday night and just start trimming them.
I've seen he's came to my trailer and been like, man, I forgot to go get my ribs. I'm going to run to HEB and get some IBPs real quick. I'll be right back. It's 10 o'clock at night, and then he wins ribs. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know. I mean, flavor, tenderness.
He is detailed, by the way.
There we go. Back on the shuttle, he goes.
he's back behind the moon. All good. Snoop. There's Snoop. What's up, buddy?
Boy. Hey, my dog.
Man, he got big.
Than I am.
He got big.
Yeah. Look at him.
What's he about? He's about 6 months old now.
Say what
8
up,
months.
Doug. Yeah, he was born in June. So yeah.
Yeah. What a good looking dog. All right. Yeah. Who's Darren Worth? I've heard of Sherry, but never of Darren. Yeah. So that was your first experience, Justin, with the KCBS timeline and all of that?
It was.
What'd you think?
How fun was it? How fun did you?
Man, it's fun. It's on the go. Once you start saucing that chicken, you better be ready to do everything else.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely a now that you got to be ready to go, right? There's no winging it at that point. You gotta know, you know, when you're turning in something, make sure that other one, you know, the two entries behind it are almost done or done, whatever it may be. Matt, so talk about, you know, go ahead.
Hey, Rob, buddy. Real quick, talking about, I saw Eddie commented that he's doing a leg trim video. Man, I watched Eddie's chicken trim video when he was doing halves. And it's funny. He's like, I only do the left side, you know, I only cook the left side of the chickens. And I was like, man, that sounds ridiculous. You know, like I'm going to look at the chicken and pick the better half. And then I really got to breaking down what he said. Like, I'm right-handed. So if I cook, I put the breast forward. So if I cook the left side of the chicken, if you're looking at it from the backbone, if I cook that side, when I pick it up with the right hand, all I have to do, I put my box on the left side of my cutting board. So when I put my chicken down, I pick it up with my spatula. All I have to do is just turn the chicken, set it in the box. And it was like one of those was like a ta-da moment for me. I was like, man, that kind of makes sense for a right-handed person. That way, you know, the least that you have to handle a protein once it comes off the pit, the better you are, you know. At least that's how I feel. And I was like, so now when I cook, I look at chickens and I'm like, okay, I only do that left half. Man, if I buy a chicken and I trim it and I look and I'm like, oh, there's a busted piece, I'll go to the store and buy another one. I throw the whole chicken away and get another one because I've gotten so used to only cooking the left side. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. You know, I don't know if that's a pro tip or not, but Eddie said it in his video, and
hey,
you know,
Eddie's doing it. And like you mentioned, he's currently filming a chicken leg trim video. We can't wait for that, Eddie. I don't care if the chicken throws with its right arm or left arm. I don't care if they're right-handed or left-handed. You know, we'll cook them either side. It doesn't matter.
Tip,
but trim that damn wing tip off. Yes. Lefties, they got a little break on their slider a little differently than the righties do. But all good. Justin, you know, we talked about your you know, 5 months in, you know, what you learned out here. But you're having success, man. How does that make you feel? You know, you've been competing. I've seen you in these big contests. It's not like you're going to these smaller ones. I'm sorry, Matt. it's not like you're going to these smaller ones. You're competing with the big boys out there, and you're hanging. You're doing well.
Hanging, hell, he's hanging us.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man, we've been fortunate, and it's been fun. It's been a fun ride. You know, got to meet a lot of good people, man, and it still gets me. You know, I'll be sitting in that chair, and man, our song will come on, and I don't hear it half the time. You know, it's pretty late in the day for me. You know, we've been drinking a little bit, and man, most of the time Justin will get up, and I'm just looking at him like, what are you doing? Woo! And oh yeah, and then you know, like smoking on the Rio. Man, I got up, and I think by the time we got out of our chair, I don't remember much, you know, till we got back to the chair.
You came back with like a war wound from walking.
I don't know where that came from. I don't know. I don't. Still trying to figure that one out.
All right, so in y'all's early going, what's been your most proudest moment at the time, as we speak, 5 months in?
Man, I don't. And probably our first GC really over in Bay City. Man, that was big to us. Smoking on the Rio was awesome. I mean, 7th overall there, but man, nothing really
You'll
gets
never
you like
forget
that first GC. Yeah, not one like that, for us that's big,
No, it's definitely a big one. And like I mentioned, y'all aren't hiding. Y'all are competing with all the big boys out there. So really good. Again, 5 months in. Did I forget anything that you wanted to talk about before we go on to? I want to do your Mount Rushmore. 5 months in. I wish Justin can get back in here. He's maybe we'll catch up more signal with him as he comes back from the dark side of the moon. We'll get to see. We'll get a signal back. But is there anything that we failed to mention before we get to your Mount Rushmore?
He came from the dark side. Hey, quit it.
Did you have him in the bathroom?
No, he was down the road. Sorry, my phone and internet was all jacked up.
There. That cricket wireless gotcha, brother.
That rocket mobile.
Thank you, AT&T and Giddings.
Dude, you were gone for how close are y'all?
Not very far.
Ah, man, Giddings is like 5 minutes from one side of town to the other. It ain't big.
And it's got 15 red lights that Justin just ran every one of them, I promise you.
No, just stop signs.
Yeah.
Do the cops all know you, boys? Do the cops and Giddings all know you?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
They're your brother and brother-in-law and all that kinds of shit, right? Well, I was just asking Matt and Justin, I'll say the same thing to you guys. What's been your proudest moment so far in this 5 months, this short-lived deal?
Oh man, this 5 months, man. Actually, my proudest moments whenever Matt and I GC'd our GC in the cook-off. But that was, backyard cook-off. But that's been a little over a year ago, I guess. But in this past 5 months, man, I don't know, man. Probably that first one,
Yeah, that's
Bay
what he
City.
said too. That's what he said. Y'all get a prize. Y'all get a prize. All right. We all want to do. Y'all know about the Mount Rushmore. I know y'all watch the show. Y'all comment. The Mount Rushmore or 4 people on your barbecue mountain. Y'all can do separately or together. It doesn't matter to me. We'll do separately. I mean, y'all have different influences or what may be. But these are going to be 4 you put on the mountain. They're going to be people that have inspired you, helped you along the way, whatever it may be. Put 4 on the mountain, you get 1 in the gift shop. They get a cool ass little bobblehead here.
Long side.
Who wants to go first? Y'all can go.
Go ahead, Matt.
Man, I think, the people that have helped me out a lot or helped us out a lot, man, is Carl and Phil, Bill, Robert. Man,
there's 4.
It's hard to pick 4. It's hard.
There's 4.
Yeah, and
don't do the bobblehead yet. We'll let Justin do his 4.
On that one.
All right, we'll let Justin do his 4.
Yeah, so man, for me it's hard because it's the same. I mean, a lot of them is the same. Man, a guy that really got me into competition barbecue was Brad Olenek, Burning Money, Brad and Tony.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I got into the game. So I can't sit here and say that I'd be anywhere without them So they have to be on my Mount Rushmore. A good friend of mine, Wes Clopton, he's a badass cook. He's not known out there, but man, he used to cook a bunch. About ready to open a barbecue restaurant here in Giddings.
He hit in Austin, right?
He did. He had a perfect score 200 in Austin. So I mean, he's a badass cook for sure. Man, Phil has to be up there, and I can't not say Carl. Man, he just invited me to go up to Iowa with him. So.
And y'all spooned together, from what I heard.
We do. We share one bunk.
Nice. Great Mount Rushmores. Ty will put them up on the screen here. Unless you need a refresher, Ty, are you good?
Yeah, I couldn't. My audio kept going out. I couldn't hear.
All right, go ahead, Matt. Bill, Phil,
Carl, Robert,
and Robert Smith. Oh, is he rethinking?
No. Those are my 4. I don't.
Okay, well, you got a bobblehead in a minute. Justin's was your first 2. I didn't catch those names.
I would say Bill and Phil, or Carl and Phil. Sorry, and then my other 2 was Brad Olenek and my boy Wes Clopton.
Wes Clopton and Brad Olenek. Brad's a longtime cook, man. He's been doing this thing for long.
He's a long-time shit talker, too.
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he is. Him and Tony, they've been at it a while. Good people.
Oh, yeah.
There's Brad in the comments right there. He said, thanks, Justin. Brad. I like it. Okay. All right. Well, bobbleheads next. They almost made it on the mountain. They get a cool-ass little bobblehead like Caesar Mejia right there in the corner. Pretty solid. Who wants to go first with their bobblehead? It looks like Matt is struggling here.
I'll go first. My first, watching barbecue, obviously Barbecue Pitmasters. My first book, that I ever had, reading it, Myron Mixon. I can't say that he wasn't, an influence to me in the barbecue game.
Awesome. That's our first Myron Mixon bobblehead. I love it. That one needs to have a voice like, you suck. Type deal. I'm the best. All right. And go ahead, Matt.
Man. I'd have to say somebody that I can go to anytime that has a question. If I have a question about anything, or he's came to us, and helped us. And it's Buddy. Man, it really is. He's helped us a lot of little things here and there that
appreciate that, fellas.
And that
Buddy Northrup.
We need here and there, no doubt about that.
Buddy Northrup gets him a bobblehead. That's our first Buddy Northrup bobblehead as well. How's that make you feel, Buddy?
Man, I like it, dude. Like I said, that's it. Everybody has their group that they travel with, and it is, man. We'll get in that, hang out at night, and man, we bounce. They're killing it. Why wouldn't we ask? Like, hey, man, what are y'all doing? They might be doing something that we're a different sauce might have came out that they're trying. There might, like I said earlier, I tasted their ribs. Man, I'm not I was like, I'm not a fan of it. It wins though. You don't have to be a fan of the barbecue if it wins. It's stuff like that. Like, hey man, what is that? They told me what it was. Okay, keep in the back of my mind. Just stuff like that. Same thing I did with their texture. Hey, this is my personal opinion. I cooked my ribs a little bit further. I did halfway decent in ribs. And Big, I know he's gonna comment on it. He'd probably comment on it. Brian Fox. When I was struggling with ribs, I went to Brian. He's known as a rib guy. I said, man, what can I do? You don't have to tell me a whole recipe. Just give me something to go off of. Here's my scores. This is what I'm placing. What do you see? He gave me some pointers. Man, I don't think I've got under a 190 rib in like the last. And my ribs were killing me. I mean, my best score was a 190. And after that, I got back in the middle of the pack. So we all help each other. It doesn't matter who you are.
Love it. I love that. Absolutely. Buddy, people want your Buddy bobblehead, bro. If Buddy's bobblehead, if your bobblehead sang a song, what song would it be?
What song would my bobblehead be?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
It had a button you could push and it sang.
Can it be my walk-up song?
Sure. I thought it was gonna be an Ella song. I thought you were a real Ella fella.
Emily Ann Roberts over Ella, bro. I made that post the other day, and you can fight me over that. I don't care.
You know what? You're right. I need to check her
care.
out. I still haven't done that yet.
No, do it. Because Ella can sing you to sleep. Don't get me wrong. But Emily has the garden. She make your belly big and sing you to sleep. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I like it. Somebody said Stacy's mom. Stacy's mom.
Hey, that was a great song.
It worked. All
It worked for us.
All right. That's a great one. Oh, hell yeah. All right, boys. Barbecue homies. This is a fun part. Barbecue homies is, we're doing separate. Buddy, I know you've done the Mount Rushmore, right?
Mm-hmm. I did it the first time I was on.
Okay. Do you want to redo it?
I mean, I can if y'all.
You don't have.
We got time.
Yeah. Yeah, we got time.
I mean, I'm sure it's going to be the same people, but I can.
Yeah, Ty.
Yeah.
I'm going to go take a 2-minute. Buddy, I know you've done this before, so I'll be right back, and Ty can take over for just a minute. But you do your Mount Rushmore. Ty, play the music. Do your Mount Rushmore, and I'll be right back, please.
Robert Smith is at the top. That dude, man, he's helped me tremendously. There's not another person that I've asked for more questions, what we can do, what am I doing wrong, taste this, taste that, tell me what I changed. We shoot each other straight, so just the kind of guy I am. Carl Davis, Rob mentioned it earlier, he was the first person at that last chance cook-off that came up to me as a nobody and was like, hey, I'm Carl, this is what we got going on. Bill Purvis, he's the same way. I can call him anytime I feel. Bounce ideas off of each other. And then Dustin Stanley. There's not another guy in barbecue that does more for barbecue than Dustin Stanley, and I'll stand firm on that for what he does, not just through the barbecue store, but through cook-offs and donations and everything else.
Yeah, that's a friggin' strong list. So Buddy Northrup's Mount Rushmore, Robert Smith, Carl Davis, Bill Purvis, and Dustin Stanley. Yeah, I agree with the sentiment on all those guys. They're wonderful cooks, but Dustin Stanley goes above and beyond, even when he's the promoter for an event, when he's working for Texas Chrome Heroes.
Dustin / Elena. We all
There
know
you go.
who runs the barbecue store. So
Barbecue Store, where you go to win.
that's it.
That's
it, man.
All right, so who's that person that's in the gift shop? Didn't quite make the Mount Rushmore, but it's in the gift shop.
Man, I'd have to say, since I've been in it, it's going to be my boy Steven Oler. That's another guy we've gotten pretty damn close the last 6 or 8 months, man. And he's another guy that I'll call. Man, me and Steven talk like every other day. So that's another guy that does a lot for barbecue that people don't realize, man. Texas Angels Barbecue Cook-Off is it's a premier cook-off for what they do, for sure. They were one of the very first people. I forgot to mention them earlier. They are a big help. That Kids Queue, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, but the Kids Queue for Texas Angels, they're donating a lot to this Kids Queue and getting it going. So that's a big deal. And Steven's always there. I've seen a lot of people walk up, and Steven's an open book, man. He'll tell you. And he's just good people all around. He told us one time that he was almost out of the competition in barbecue, and he's one of those guys that come in our circle. If we're at the same cook-off, we park next to each other, and man, he'll sing karaoke with the best of them. He's one of them Ella fellas, and man, he makes it fun. We all make it fun. I'm glad he stuck around and kept it going.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead. No, you're good. Go.
No, I didn't know you were back. I was just going to say I hear Steven Oler's name all the time. He's always commenting, always making the next generation better. And thanks for always sending in the pics, Steven Oler. Back to you, Rob.
Absolutely, Steven Oler. Love the guy. Him and his wife Jessica. He has this fun story where he heard that Carl Davis could not be caught last year, and he said, "You know what?" he took it as a challenge, and he did it. He killed it. He was killing it.
People are going to remember that for a long time.
It was a nice run. He caught him, took him.
Dude, it was he did. That last chance cook-off to me, and it's funny that me and you always talk about that last chance cook-off, Rob, because I went from dead ass last that year, 24, to third overall at the last one. Phil, Carl, then me, third overall, and then having Steven sitting there with us at awards, with him and Carl being so close, man. It's a surreal moment. Like, man, we started at the bottom. Obviously, they made me walk up in front of 30 or whatever teams was at that last chance deal and get an envelope with a donkey's ass on it that said dead ass last on it. And I had more people mad that I made $100 at that cook-off for getting dead last.
Really?
People,
no, come on.
Not mad. They weren't seriously mad, but they were
right.
Like, I mean, and I bring this up to Josh Hale all the time, and just because I know it pushes his buttons. But I went to say bye after awards, after I was totally embarrassed. I just made my rounds, and I walked up to Josh, and I was like, all right, bud, I'll see you later. Y'all be safe going home. And he just looked at me and walked off, And I was like, all right, well, that guy doesn't like me, And then I don't know why he didn't like me, but the next couple cook-offs, I talked to him, and he's like, dude, I don't even remember that. And listening to Stacy, Stacy gets on him too. She's like, I can't believe you would do that, Josh. On and on. Just, y'all know how Josh is. And he's like, man, I don't remember that. And it's one of those memories I'll never forget because we're good buddies now, man. We talk.
Oh yeah, that he's probably still carrying that on his heart.
Oh yeah, but it was a surreal moment, going just one year to the next. And it's like, if I can do it, that anybody in barbecue can do it if you put your mind to it and just take the class, man. Honestly, I don't believe you can do it without taking a class of these guys like Phil and Bill and Robert and, man, all these guys that are putting on classes that's been doing it for whatever, 10, 15, 20 years.
They've definitely
they've forgotten more than what they're teaching.
But you still got to get out there and cook.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, you got to cook. But if you have no base, then you don't know where to even start.
Yeah.
All right. If you guys, Ty, I'm sure we have some boxes to close the show, right? I know we got barbecue homies, but we still have some boxes to close the show, right, Ty?
Oh yeah, I've got a few.
Okay, good. All right, we're gonna do the barbecue homies, and we'll get some boxes, and we're gonna get out of here in about we'll get out of here at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, 2-hour show. What a packed show! Thank you to TAFR, the boys, Buddy, Brian, and Thomas. That was pretty cool. The guy won Houston. I didn't even know that. He just happened to be representing TAFR and found out he won the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo. And of course, our co-host Buddy Northrup tonight. But we got Justin and Matt with Smokin' Aces. All right. So barbecue homies, y'all guys know the story here. Somebody you call all the time, somebody you talk to, somebody you want to set up next to, whoever it may be, guys, gals, whatever it may be, but no family members and no partners here. Justin, go ahead. Who's your barbecue homie?
So I'm going to have to say our boys, Sean and Dan, Lost in the Smoke, they're local Giddings boys. They don't get to cook as much as we are, but, man, we talk to them. There's a group chat. We text daily. So, man, they're great guys. Hope to see them back out there. We already told them, man, we hope we can get them to the Royal and some other places. We're going to be in Oklahoma City, Shawnee with them next week.
They're all in. I think they're all in. I saw a trailer today.
They're going. Yeah, they'll make it. I promise they'll make it.
All right, Matt.
Man, it'd have to be my boys over there at Double S Smokers, man. Renee and that crew have been, man, they've been good to me. I talk to them all the time.
That's great.
I mean, almost daily at this point, man. And they're good guys.
Yeah, they are.
Wonderful. That's a great group right there. All right. Kind of like the gumball. I mean, kind of like the barbecue home. The bobblehead, you got the gumball machine there. Almost, if they don't answer, who you calling next, Justin?
Man. This is a tough one. Man.
Long sock.
Shit.
Just say long socks already, man.
Bill, man, I talked to Bill quite a bit. Outside of the guys I've already mentioned, Bill Purvis is a guy that, I try to message and talk to as much as I can.
I love it. Bill's a great guy. Talk to anybody. I love Bill. Go ahead, Matt.
Man, it had to be my guys over there at 360 Barbecue. James and
go.
Mark and Burley. I mean, that any time we get to be around them guys, it's it's fun. You know, sometimes you get to watch baseball together. That was a fun one.
Who's the best singer in y'all's group there? I'm talking about Big Boys, 360.
No, it ain't. No,
I'm gonna answer that when I get done with my barbecue homie.
And lost.
It ain't me, I promise you that.
I try. It don't work.
He pointed to you though.
No, no, it ain't. We'll let Buddy be the judge of that.
Man,
all right,
it's Matt.
all right.
It's Matt for sure.
No, it's not.
Unless we get Pops out there on the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have videos of Matt rapping, and he's it's quite the thing to see.
Mark is pretty solid. Though. Mark is solid.
No, Mark is good. Mark is real good, but Matt is it's fun. That's fun.
How do you
to
say
watch,
James's wife's name? Is it Sean or Cian?
Sheen. We call it Sheen. It's Sean, but it's Sheen in the barbecue.
Sheen.
World.
All right, Sheen. She can sing. My goodness.
Now that woman right there can sing.
She can sing. That was
she
impressive.
Can sing.
She can sing.
Her and Sam's girl can sing too.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Their little girl can sing too.
Look at that. That is beautiful. Look at that. Why do I
we need the only thing's missing is a button to play some Ella. He's like, no, not Ella. I already know.
That's compliments of Cesar Mejia.
Oh, Cesar Mejia in the house. All right. That's pretty cool, by the way. That is really cool. All right, Buddy.
Man, I gotta say, I'm the same with Matt 360. Man, everybody knows our three trailers stay together wherever we go. So I mean it's 360, man. We have a great time. And like you said, Mark is hell on a microphone. That man is a walking jukebox. He sounds so awful, but he is a walking jukebox.
Matt's the same way, by the way.
Yeah. No, but you can't hear Matt because he's rapping. Me and Mark sing Strawberry Wine together, and it just blows speakers away. It's not good.
Mark is he's a Backstreet Boy fan as well.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, he really gets in tune with his star player when Backstreet Boys come on.
We need to have a karaoke night on the show.
Absolutely. I'm down.
We're doing on a random Friday where there's a slow cook-off weekend. We're gonna do a karaoke night on the So Smokin' Gooder show.
Yeah.
Next year in Houston.
Well,
Let's get everybody involved.
There's karaoke nights every damn weekend now. I'm just talking about on the show. On the show, we do it. All right. Burley says, appreciate it, fellas. Burley and the group from 360, James Powell and all of them, they're going to be on the show 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about.
360 barbecue will be on the So Smokin' Gooder show. Long time coming. Well deserved. These boys here, 360 barbecue. All right. All right, buddy. You said 360 and you got one. You got a gumball still left to go.
Robert Smith.
Yeah. Bobby.
Malibu Bobby. Margarita Bobby. Whatever you want to call him.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bass boating.
All right, y'all ready to get some boxes and we'll get out of here in about 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Y'all know what this is all about. We rated on CBA. 10 excellent, 9 very good, 8 fair, 7 is poor and personal. And then we're going to help these people out, right? You guys, I'm sure, have gotten some good tips watching this show, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to do
cutting off the wingtip.
Yeah. Hashtag no wingtip.
Team no wingtip.
We're gonna share the love. All right. First up, go ahead, Ty. This has no wingtip here.
Oh.
We got us a KCBS box here, but we're going to score it on a 10, 9, 8, 7 scale. Ty, I like the new Rate My Box overlay. Looks good. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. If y'all don't chime in, please chime in. This is what we do. This is what y'all hear. There's still almost 50 y'all still here. Let's go. 9, but don't like the back 2. Steven Rozicki in the house. What's up, Rozicki? How are you, bro? Come on, Gooder Gang. Quickly. Brian Fox, back leg, left leg is boo-boo, 8. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that now. 9 from Scroggins. 10, Sean Trainer. 8 from Eddie Morales. The real little gringo. Turn your rights and lefts and put them on the same side. He gives it a 9 out of 10. All right, Obi Culp, 9. G Walt, what's up, G Walt? 9. Back left is missing the bite. Lost in the Smoke, 8. All right, everybody's comment on the back left leg. Do your thing. You go right ahead, Justin.
Yeah, so I'm going to give this an 8. That front right one, the sauce doesn't look like it's set at all. And then that far back left one looks like a caveman was holding that thing for a while. So I'm going to go with an 8.
8 out of 10. All right, buddy.
Man, I'm a leg guy, so I'm gonna give it a 9. Mainly for the sauce. I don't like that second from the back is puddled, the front is puddled. I mean, really everything on the right is pretty puddled. I know it's KCBS, so they like sauce. And that back left leg, just from this view, it looks bad. I'd like a more up top view, but yeah, I'll give it a 9.
Give it a 9. Rachel Targot's 9. Toasty gives it a 9. Go ahead, Matt.
Man, I'm going to give it an 8. I don't like the way that back left one looks, and I don't really like the puddling of the sauce on the right side, and I'm not the biggest fan on the way this front right one is. The shape of it looks it looks off a little bit, but
yeah, I will.
Man,
I'll go with you as well. 8. I don't like it. That the first one should be your best one, and it's definitely not in this group of 6 here. The 3 behind it are way better than that first one. So I will also give it an 8. I think the placement could have been better. A little splotchy, not splotchy, but a little saucy on these front ones. The other ones look great. But this very front one, which is supposed to be your show, in my opinion, not good. So 8 for me. All right, next. Poker faces. Y'all are doing well. Y'all are doing very well. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing here. Do your thing. While they are, no one cared about the cilantro. All right, while they're doing their thing, I'll go first here. Could be lighting. Looks really dark for my liking here. And I will give it the benefit of the doubt as far as lighting. The cut, the placement looks good. I can't see really the bottom half of these things, but them front row, perfectly symmetry was good. The darkness is getting me. I got to give it a 9 on this box. Buddy.
10.
10. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Matt.
Man, I think I'm about to give it a 9. I don't know if it's the light, but they do look a little dark to me. But man, I love the way the box looks, and it looks good.
Yeah.
Just I don't know if it's the light or if the ribs are just that dark. But it's got to be a 9.
Eddie says 8. Lock your car. Lock your cars up. Justin.
Man, I'm going to have to go 8. I don't like that far right rib on that front row. It looks like they tried to stuff another one in there, and it's throwing me all off. On top of the color itself. Everything else looks great, but those 2 factors for me, I think it's an 8.
All right, 2 8s from Aces, 9 from Rob, and a 10 from Buddy.
I got to give it a 10. That's my box.
Oh, that is your box.
Yeah,
that is Buddy's box.
From Crystal
Was it the
Beach.
lighting here?
Yeah, it was. Well, I don't know. I can't remember if we took a picture. I think it is. If it's dark, it's in the trailer. So yeah, I would assume.
All right.
We started walking out of the trailer to take boxes.
Do you remember what this got?
I think it was. What did we get, Matt? Like 4th ribs or something? I
think it was somewhere in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey,
where was that? Was this an
I ain't
Alvin?
always a fan of a dark rib, but man, ours and Alvin didn't look far from that. They got first, so
yeah.
Oh,
and I ain't gonna knock it a whole lot.
Got first, no big deal. There you go. I like it. All right, next box, please, Ty. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. Hey, shout out to Little Gringo, Eric Cantrell, the real Little Gringo, Eric Cantrell, and our guests last week, Drew, Joel, David. Drew was Razor Racks. David and Joel were from Kith and Kin. Great show, talking KCBS. I know somebody said, not a fan of KCBS, but hey, we cook KCBS. And we talk it. We're going to continue to do that. All right, this is a 10 from Scroggins. Trainer 10. Braden 999. We'll say 10. The real Little Ringo 8. Slices look a little dry. Smoking and Toasting 9. I'll go first here. I would like to see a little more au jus on these things. It does look like it's drying out. And keep in mind, this is immediately before you close the box. So if it's looking like this now, what's it going to look like 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later? 9 for me on this box. Go ahead, Matt.
It's a 9. It's a 9 for me. The bark does look like it's, when they wipe it on there, I don't know, maybe it's something in the au jus. It's got pieces on it. There's just looks like pepper was wiped on it with the au jus. Man, and that foil is really catching my eye. I don't know what it is about it. Just a lot of crinkles. Man, and I'm a big foil in the box. Good looking foil in a box. Just makes a pretty box.
Don't make it turn your attention, right?
Right.
All right, Justin.
Yeah, so I'm opposite of Matt. I don't think the foil in the box should matter. Kind of like kale in a KCBS box. But the one thing that
should not. You're right. But
one thing that's jacking me, it looks like every slice is turned the opposite direction. Like the symmetry between those slices just doesn't seem right. It looks good, a little dry, but I'll give it a 9.
All right, buddy.
9. I'm gonna say the pepper flakes on the front, not a good look, and
it
looks like
that
they tried to.
That doesn't bother me at all. I'm sorry.
They should. I mean, I don't think it should bother you, but it kind of, if it was over all the other slices, I would say okay, but it looks like their au jus, the brushing of the au jus is not very even to me.
All right. I like it. Craig Scoggins says no R in Scoggins. Sorry, Craig Scroggins. I apologize. My bad. Next. I'm kidding. Scoggins. Thank you for watching, bro. Appreciate you. Next. Poker face, boys. Justin, Matt, before we get Justin, before we get to that scoring of the meat here, the foil doesn't bother you here?
It doesn't. It doesn't bother me because I think you should be looking at the meat, not the foil or the garnish. Just my opinion.
I agree. You shouldn't be, but when it makes you look at it, that's what I'm talking about.
I know.
If it pulls your eyes away, it's got to matter.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. It's when you're staring at it and you look to the side, man, and you just notice it there. And it's
exactly
something about it.
I agree.
Especially foil. Now, greenery is different, I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
But foil, you should not be looking
at. Hey, that's why Matt makes all of our boxes.
To me, it's too easy to get the foil right.
You're right. You're absolutely correct. I'm not denying that.
Scoggins says pretty bit of 9. Fox says 8, but not a fan of the pieces. Waltz says 8. Looks decent, but the presentation and appearance screams 8. Okay, yeah. Lost in Smoke 9. Braden 8. Rozicki 8. Culp 9. Little Gringo 9. Flip the pieces in the front or take those out altogether. Those two money muscles are not like the rest of them. And if the others look solid. Okay. Let's pull that down, please, sir. I'll go first. Yeah, 100% agree. Those first two are not the prettiest. And again, everything you put up front is your showpieces, and maybe it was the most tender. That's why they put them up there. But now I agree with what Justin said. You should not score on there. But if we're talking appearance, I take everything into account that's in that box. The pork looks great. I mean, I think it would be tasty here. I'm going to give it a 9. Can't give it a 10. A low 9, almost an 8, honestly. Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, I don't like the angle of this or the lighting, I guess. Maybe one of the two or both.
Both.
It looks good, though. The sheen, the sauce, like it doesn't look dry. So
yeah, it looks tasty.
It looks tasty. I'm going to give it a 10.
Okay, nice. Matt?
I'll have to go a 9. I don't like those front pieces, and I'm a big fool's got to be pretty guy. Man, I don't like it dragging you away from the meat. But man, this layout, it's not far from what we do, and I like it. I like that layout. I like how it looks in the box.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Looks good. Buddy.
I'm with you, Rob. It's a high 8, low 9. I really think the camera angle was killing this picture with that light reflecting. It looks like they have. I mean, they got the smoke ring, they got the bark, they got. To me, the color is great. The pieces look okay. It's just that angle, and then really, I'm not even mad at the front right piece. It's that front left one that's just a square on the bottom is what's killing me, because I'm a big believer in a full box. Obviously, I put 12 ribs in a box, so. My thing is I hate seeing foil in the bottom. So, I mean, I would probably do this the exact same way. I would just make sure that bottom left piece looked like the bottom right piece.
Yep, absolutely. Go to the So Smokin' Gooder Show TikTok. You can correct that foil pretty easily. Next box, producer Ty.
Oh, yeah, look at that wingtip.
Look at that wingtip. Covering up a lot of that beautiful breasts.
No, sir. You might need to get your glasses redone.
Breast. This is Cesar Mejia. Add a wingtip and a 10 to the ribs. I think he's talking about. I'll go first on this. Matt second. Buddy third. Justin, you'll close this one out. Scoggins a 10. Is this your box? Is this your box, Scoggins? 9. Viscosity and motorboating ain't hitting all cylinders. Lawson Smoke 9. Real Littinger 7 spotted all over. A lot of shitty foils today. 8.
I'm telling you.
Eddie Morales. Obi Culp 10. Hashtag wingtip gang, Obi. Rozicki 8. All right. I said I'll go first, right? Yeah. Let me make this full screen so I can give it my full undivided. Okay, it does help it a little bit. Full screen.
Pro tip: don't take pictures in portrait mode. Don't do it.
True. That's true.
Yeah. Use lighting and a filter if you have to.
Man.
All right. As a chicken champion, 2-time chicken champion, I definitely want to see a fuller breast here. This guy looks like it's flat, or this gal looks like it's flat. Not a whole lot of meat there. It's going to be a harder deal to get your tenderness where you want it to be. I'm not even concerning myself with the wingtip, although it is covering up a lot of what I like to see here. Bass boating is okay. It's not great. The splotchiness is not doing it for me. It's an 8 for me on this bird here. Who did I say was next?
Matt.
Go ahead, Matt.
Man, it's 8 for me too. I don't like the splotchiness. Man, I don't like how it looks like under that wingtip you got some pooling of some sauce in there.
Yep.
And that's just it's something I'm not real fond of. I try my hardest not to get it in our birds, but sometimes you man. sometimes it happens. But
Caesar has some great advice. Put that back up there, please. It's not hard to tuck a wing. Yeah, if you're gonna put it in there, tuck it like to where it doesn't affect the breast there. That's an 8. Select your chicken a bit better, thighs bigger. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That breast, maybe it wasn't injected. I don't know. That's what some of my chickens look like before they're injected.
That's exactly what to me, just really where the leg meets the thigh right there, it doesn't look like it was plumped up at all to me. I kind of hold myself accountable as being a chicken guy myself, and it just I'm with you, Rob. It looks pretty flat to me. I think the color overall color is great. I'm gonna give it an 8. Just I think it's a good bird. It's got a good start. It just work on the sauce. Maybe let it sit another couple minutes. Maybe try injecting a little bit closer.
Good
to
point.
When you
guys is there a certain temperature you're looking for before you start putting sauce on to set? Or is there a timeline? What are y'all doing here when you're setting sauce on chicken?
158. Yeah, 158, 160, man. It kind of depends on what that color's starting to look like. If it's a little light, maybe run it another degree or two.
No, when are you putting the sauce on though?
Probably 158.
Okay. So you just pulling it and letting it set in the Cambro or something, or just?
No, man, we'll put it on if turn ends at 12, and we'll put it on at 10:30, and we might be pulling it off at
11:40.
11:40, yeah, saucing it right away, putting it right back on the RegTech.
So it just okay. So you got 10-minute sauce setting type deal.
Yeah, somewhere in there usually.
Nice. RegTech, I like it. That's
yeah. So man, I'm gonna give this thing. Have a hard time giving this thing an 8. I want to go 7. I'm gonna pull out an old Eddie. One, that's a small chicken, without it being injected and everything else. Take that wingtip off. Let people get down to the breast. If you're gonna have a small chicken like that, fill the rest of the box with something. That's just my opinion. The color's all right for me, but it's just not my favorite.
I like trainers. Trainer said he's saucing at 150 or 15 minutes before turn in.
So
I think that's a good deal.
I'm an 11. I sauce at 11:35. I don't.
Regardless.
So Carl will tell you when the wingtip goes back down, it's done. Man, I hated putting a probe in my chicken because every time I took my probe out, juices went everywhere. It made my sauce run, made my seasoning, no matter if I put my breast very similar to that. So even if I stuck it through the front or under the wing, man, it always left a streak that I didn't like. So once you cook enough chickens, and this might just be me, I put my chickens on with Matt at 10:30. I pull them off at 11:35. I sauce them. They go back on 11:38. I pull them at 11:52, take them out, put them in the box, and I turn it in.
Or that timeline's really close to us, man.
I'm not going to miss the turn in. I've never had a chicken under 165, so in all the ones that I did probe. Now, I did start running a different style of chicken, as a lot of people have known, and I did probe those a few times just because I changed it, but they run the same timeline, man. I'm a timeline guy. I'm not going to miss a turn in. And
good
I
chicken talk. Good chicken talk. I like it. I saw a comment from Braden. Rob, can you please let me know if you got my email? I did not. I'm not sure when you sent that. I did not check my personal email today. So if you sent it today, I did not.
Put Carl's comment up there.
You don't need to tempt chicken. Just turn it in. If the wing is down.
Hey, and it works, man. I'm telling y'all, it works.
Send it to town.
Hey,
I don't know.
I went on like a 5-day road trip with this man, and I promise you, he lives and dies by that, by the way.
I'm telling you. Yep.
Love you, Carl.
All righty then. Braden, I didn't see it yet, but I'll go back and make sure I see it. I'll go back and look for it. Okay, we got 2 more boxes and we'll get out of here. I know we started a little late because we were having little technical issues, so we're going to go just about 10 minutes from now. So about 10:10 is when we'll get out of here. Scoggins, somebody that wants a bite of the breast will stick a knife under that wing. Yeah, They will.
Hey, there's no R in Scroggins, but there's an A in breast. I had to. I couldn't let that pass up.
Nice. All right, next. And that boy's from Brenham, giving spelling lessons. Buddy, were you homeschooled?
No. I barely made it out of high school.
Acts like it
all
does.
in homeschool.
You were street schooled.
I actually graduated from Angleton High School. Fun fact.
What?
Yeah, I got kicked out of all BISD campuses. Like I said, I barely made it out of high school.
What'd you get kicked out for?
Man, just being bad as hell. I hated school. I hated school. I got sent to an alternative school for skipping, and then I got caught skipping alternative school. So they just kicked me all the way out of all the
skip
schools.
for skipping.
Yeah.
Ty looks like a good boy, though. Was he a good boy?
Yeah, that's how we get no trouble, man.
All right, we got a nice little rib box here.
Ty's mama was a teacher for 44 years, so he couldn't get away with nothing.
Oh, yeah, he better be a good boy. Get whooped there. 9, Rozicki needs a little more boating. He had questionable friends back then.
Oh, look who made an appearance.
James Powell. What's up, James Powell?
Oh, Pow.
Tells Sheen. I crown her as the best singer in the barbecue world.
Absolutely. And, well, she's the best looking one out of our group, for being honest. She hangs out with a rough crowd every weekend.
Obi Colt, 9. Real little Ringo, 9.
Bill?
Don't like that front right one. Eddie says Team ALC. Did I miss something? I'm sorry. Chicken Fried Barbecue, Bill Purvis. I'm late. What up, boys? Chicken Fried's in the Mount Rushmore. Was he a bobblehead too? I can't remember.
Yeah, he was.
He was a gumball.
Yeah, barbecue homie.
Barbecue homie, yes. Barbecue homie. Editing a YouTube video. We talked about your YouTube videos, Bill. All right, Lost in Smoke. We're about out of here. Matt hasn't gone last on anything. Justin, you go first. Buddy second. Third is be me, and then Matt last.
Man, I'm gonna have to go with a 9. Everything looks good except for that front right rib. Like with that toenail sticking out like, somebody's snaggletooth. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there, but the rest of the ribs look great. I ain't gonna knock them. It just is a little off for me.
So 9.
9.
All right, Buddy.
Man, I'm gonna go 8. I don't like that they won the right rib that everybody sees. I think the bass boating could be. It looks like they tried to bass boat a little bit. It's just not as even, and I'm not. It looks like their sauce is a little too thick for my liking. I mean, it has a good sheen to it. It looks like it's kind of caked on there. I like it more even, maybe a thinner sauce, maybe.
All righty, I'm next here. I do see what y'all are talking about on that right one. I won't kill it though. For me, a 10 has to scream 10. This doesn't scream 10 to me. It's a 9. I'm not going to kill it though with an 8 there. I'll give it a 9. Go ahead, Matt.
It's a 9 for me. I don't like that right rib, and other than that, it looks pretty good. I don't mind these ribs.
All right, Ty, we have yet to get a perfect score box. Do we got any in the chamber, Ty? Do we have any in the chamber? This will be the final box of the evening, because I've got to pack and get ready for New Orleans, Louisiana. Hogs for the cause. Looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be a good one. All right, Chicken Fried Barbecue says ruthless. Eddie Morales, 8. We have yet to give a 7. Well, this isn't going to be a 7. Guarantee you that. Buddy, I'll let you go last with this brisket. I will go first. Justin second, Matt third. All right, I'm talking straight appearance here. Hard to fault this box on appearance here. Some of y'all might say something about au jus needs more. Whatever y'all may be, it is cut perfectly. It is cascaded perfectly. The foil looks good. There's space on the right. If it were perfectly centered overhead, there'd be space on the left. Appearance-wise, this is a 10 for me. Go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, the symmetry on this is phenomenal. I mean, I think spot on. I don't like looks like they poured the au jus from the pan into the box, but hey, that works. So I'll give it a 10.
All right, 2 10s. We're off to a promising start. Matt.
Man, that's a good looking box, Man, that's a 10 for me. It looks good. Right. I like that box.
All right, now it's up to Buddy Northrup. Last box of the evening, buddy. What are you struggling with here, bro? Let's talk it through. Let's talk it through.
The gallon of au jus that's in the front. I say this because y'all are right on everything. I don't like the block ends. It's taken me a long time to where I don't have to block my brisket, so I know the struggle of having to block your brisket on both ends and the crumbling sides. But Jesus Christ, there's that dagger coming out of the smoke ring on that first slice on the left. And I'm with Eddie. It looks so dry to have that much au jus in the bottom of the box. Jesus Christ. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna have to be that guy. No, man, I'm gonna give it a 9. I can't give it a 10.
So close. Whose box? Does anybody want to claim this box?
Yeah, it was just on Facebook the other day, and I thought the same thing when I looked at it on Facebook. I don't know. I remember whose it was, but it was on Facebook because I remember that little dagger.
G-Waltz. It was juicy, and I cleaned up the. LOL, it was a perfect score. What was that? I'm sorry. What was that?
And that's kind of what I figured. I hope somebody touched it with a paper towel down there and soaked that au jus up. I mean, that's obviously not a new cook that made that box, so it's just
do that before you take the picture.
Man, I had a hair in my box in my picture, so I can't say anything to anybody.
Yeah. Did you take the real picture? You turn it in, or do they take it and send it to you?
No, I took the picture. I wiped the box down and took the picture. And the hair was still there. How I didn't see it. Granted, I gave Ty 1 minute to make a 3-minute walk, so y'all can imagine how that went. But I didn't see the hair. I mean, it happens.
Can Ty still run?
And Ty can get it if you go on David Dunn's TikTok. There's a picture of Ty boot scooting it in Bay City across the old gravel parking lot, kicking up dust.
I'm sure that was an AI video at that point. Hey, gentlemen, thank you very much. Unfortunately, we did not give any perfect scores tonight, but that doesn't mean they're not in us. You just got to earn it. Unfortunately, we are the toughest group out there. You get 10s from us, you're definitely going to get 10s on the barbecue judges circuit. So that's how we do rate my boxes. We send them in. We rate them as honest as we can. And you heard feedback immediately. So it's a big portion of our show. We appreciate y'all. And we appreciate our panel of guests for giving their expertise for the Rate My Boxes. All right. Thank you to the Gooder Gang. Thank you to Buddy Yen and the TAFR group that showed up earlier today. And thank you to our guest of the evening, Smokin' Aces. We're talking about Justin Payne and Matt Frazier. Before we let you guys go, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let y'all out of here?
Man, our sponsors over there in College Station, L&W. I think they changed their name to ABC Custom Supplies, I think is what it is now. I have to double check. Could be wrong. But, man, them and the Barbque Store. The Barbque Store is man, they treated us well over there.
Hashtag where you go to
guys
win.
downtown that help us out. They know who they are.
Awesome.
For sure.
I like it. They know who they are. All right. Well, Ty's going to drop y'all down. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna spend just a minute before we get out here. But thank you guys for coming on the show. Congratulations, 5 months in, big time success already.
Thank you guys.
And look at that, y'all already on the So Smokin Gooder show. So congratulations. We'll visit here in just a minute. Buddy Northrup, our co-host of the evening. Thanks for always taking the call when I call you, brother. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. Anytime. I really enjoy it.
I know you do. It's fun. It's fun. You're always good. You do a great job. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here, my man? And thanks for all your insight. Thank you again for what you're doing for the future of barbecue, you and Trent Lycka.
Yes, sir. The Barbque Store. Like I've said it, man. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Those guys do a lot. Chopping Block for having the good proteins all the time. John and his whole crew over there. Man, just everybody that's there to help one another. You know, all the guys that go out of their way to help. You know, whether it's me or anybody else. Big shout out to everybody that does that. It doesn't go unnoticed. So
you're awesome. Hey, can we get a tour of where you're at right now?
Yeah, my office.
Oh, look at that buckle thing. That's pretty cool.
Those never get old. Hey, look. You sons of...
Hey, he's an Ella fella. He's an Ella fella. I love it. I love it. No, it looks good, bro. I like that, man. Hey, buddy.
Put that ribbon right there in the back, you know.
I love it. Buddy, thank you very much, man. Again, thanks for always taking the call when I need you to come on, and you're awesome. And thanks for doing what you're doing for barbecue. A year and a half in, and look at you. Look at you. Yes, 1 year and a half in. It's pretty awesome.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Ty's going to drop you down. Don't you go anywhere, and I'll be over there with you. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up the show. Ty, get in here, my man.
Great show, Rob. With all the technical difficulties, I wanted to say before we get out of here, I'm going to be at the Texas Association for First Responders this weekend. I'll be helping in the judges' room. I'll be a table judge, helping out Miss Mary Lynn. Yep.
Very nice. We'll go see Buddy in and go see our guest for tonight. And
yeah, for real.
You want to cook?
No. I'm going to be a table judge. I'm going to be there in the morning. I'm excited for the game because I'm from Kentucky, so I grew up eating game. And then, I've not done much of that in the barbecue competitions. So that's the thing I'm looking forward to. So I want to make sure that I get some taste of that.
All right. Well, if anybody's still interested in cooking, they do have a spot. You have to go through me, though. Send me a message, and I'll relay that over to Buddy if you were interested in cooking. They have a free spot at TAFR IBCA event this weekend in Waller at the Waller County Fairgrounds. Big event. Lots going on there. Anyway, that's going to wrap up the show tonight. Thank you very much, Gooder Gang, for chiming in. I appreciate you guys. Went a little long just because we had a little difficulties to start the show, but y'all are amazing. Thank you to our guests, the TAFR First Responders, Texas Association of First Responders, of course, the Smokin Aces crew, and our co-host, Mr. Buddy Northrup, kicking it. Of course, producer Ty doing his magic behind the scenes. My name is Rob Arocha. We do this show each and every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central. We appreciate you this weekend. Make sure your notifications are on, because we will be coming live to you from the Hogs for the Cause on Friday. I don't know when, I don't know who, but I know that for a fact we will be coming live from Hogs for the Cause. It's going to be a great event, raising a bunch of money for pediatric cancer research. So anyway, that's going to wrap up the show tonight. 2 weeks from now, we'll have 360 Barbecue, Burley, James Powell, and that entire crew maybe doing some karaoke. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that's going to wrap up the show for tonight. For producer Ty and all of our guests tonight, thank you very much. Case, close us out.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation. You too, California.